Okay, we're gonna get started with boat bicep curls. So draw the shoulders back, lean back about 45 degrees. Level one, you would keep your feet down, but if you can bring your feet up to about a 90-degree angle, draw the palms facing the ceiling. Inhale to prepare and pull the dumbbells up towards your shoulder blades and extend back down to the mat. Exhale as you draw the dumbbells up, inhale as you return. Consistently drawing the belly button to the spine, lengthening through the crown of the head and stabilizing those legs. Inhale, big exhale as you draw it up. Keep the elbows drawing in towards the rib cage as well. Two more, and done. We're gonna bring those dumbbells in front of the chest line, extend the legs towards the back of the room, roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. We're gonna add a roll up with an overhead press. So inhale as you're down, roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, keeping the dumbbells in front of the chest line. Sit up nice and tall, find that neutral spine extending through the hamstrings. Draw the dumbbells to the shoulders, add your overhead press, bring it back to the shoulders, extend in front of the chest line and roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Keep the energy through the heels. Inhale and exhale. Dumbbells to the shoulders, overhead press, return back to the chest, roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Keep the heels grounded into the mat as you articulate back down. If you want to add a little extra for the lats, you can extend your arms overhead and control with the weights as you roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Neutral spine, extended hamstrings, press overhead. And tuck that tailbone to go through that lumbar spine, rolling down with articulation. Lengthen through the crown, shoulder blades draw down away from the ears as you extend the weights overhead. Keep the rib cage drawing towards the center of the body. And exhale. We'll get three more. Roll through that lower back. Lengthen through the quads. And this will be the last one. We're going to take it onto our knees. We're going to add a little bit for the quads as well as the arms. So you're going to use your hips stacked over your heels, and you're going to squeeze your glutes until you're up into more of a standing position and lean forward. First, we're going to target the triceps. So drawing the scapula together and the upper back, you're going to draw the fingertips up towards the ceiling and pulse. Lengthen through the spine, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, drawing the belly button towards the vertebrae, lengthening through the crown. Even pulses from the hip line to about 3 to 6 inches behind the hips. Connecting with the breath. And exhale. And then we're going to take it into a squat, so you'll lower the hips down towards the hips, or towards the heels, and then squeeze the glutes and add a lateral raise. I'm going to turn and face the camera so you can see, but you can still stay facing the back of your mat. So lowering down so the hips comes towards the heels, squeeze the glutes, and raise for your lateral raise. Inhale, big exhale, squeeze. Inhale, big exhale. Belly button's drawing towards the vertebrae, tuck that tailbone at the top. This is a really nice controlled way to hit a squat before you start to learn standing squats. It strengthens through the quads, but it also engages the glutes as well. Last one, hold this last one at the top, turn the palms facing the front of the room, and mini circles. Lengthen through the fingertips. Try to avoid softening through the elbows too much, and reverse. Belly button's engaged, lengthening through the crown, stabilize through the knees. And return. We're gonna take it into large circles. So palms facing forward. You're gonna lengthen towards the top, or towards the ceiling, and slow control back down. Exhale as you draw up, inhale as you bring it down. You can stay extended and up on the knees if you'd like. I just brought it down so that you could see the full range of motion as we move through the circle. As the palms go overhead, shoulder blades draw away from the ears. Keep the ribs drawing towards the center of the body. Core control here. One more. And then we're gonna finish with W's, which I've done in other videos before, but you're gonna keep your elbows in towards the body, palms facing the ceiling, and you open the arms like you're opening a book, really activating the scapula and drawing the shoulder blades away from the ears. So again, you can do this extended while you're stabilizing on the knees, or you can remain seated. Some people, this bothers the knees, so if you need to sit down on your glutes or stand, that's fine too. So elbows in, palms open, and return. I'll do a few facing forward and then I'll turn so that you can see how it looks from the side. Exhale here. Ribs stay in. And then I'm just gonna turn so you can see a few from the side. So you can be extended up on your, with your glutes off your heels, or you can stay low. Keep the chest in, avoid hyperextension through that mid-back. Let's get one more. Good. And then we're gonna finish with a side plank. So I'll show you a couple of variations that you can choose from and decide from there. So you can keep your knees down. Make sure that you squeeze the glutes and you hold your position in a diagonal. And you can do this with or without weight, but you're gonna turn and rotate and bring it back down. And then turn and rotate to the other side and get both sides equally. If you wanna add a weight, you can. And then the next level up, you bring both knees up. Lift the weight, rotate, and switch to the other side. Keep those hips low, lift, rotate. Make sure that when you lift, you're bringing the weight right in line with the body. Avoid lifting it over in front of the nose or down by the hip. Squeeze the glutes. Really controlling with the back. Stabilizing with the obliques. Feeling the inner thighs draw together. Connecting with the breath. Very mindful, controlled movement. Keeping that powerhouse engaged. Let's get one more on both sides. Last one. And the last one we're gonna add on to this series is a Inchworm Push Up. So I'm gonna have you start in a push-up position, legs extended towards the back of the room like you're in a plank. You're gonna slowly walk your palms back towards your toes as you extend your hips up towards the ceiling. Inhale here, feel the stretch. Sometimes I have you roll up, but for today we're just gonna walk it out, add our push-ups, and then walk it back. So relax through the hips, energy into the heels, energy into the palms, relax the head. Feel that stretch through the hamstrings and through the vertebrae. Walk yourself back out. For some that requires bending the knees because the hamstrings are just not quite flexible enough. Take it to your push-up position. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you press. We're gonna get 4 push-ups. Knees can be down or knees can be up. Keep the head in line with the spine. Big exhale. Send the hips up like a down dog. Walk your hands back. Relax through the heels, energy through the crown. Feel that oppositional pull. Even breath. And walk yourself back out. Push-up position, squeeze the glutes, tuck that tail. Inhale, big exhale. 2 more. Last one. We're gonna get 1 more. Drive the hips up, walk those palms back. Feel the stretch. and walk it back out. Tuck that tailbone, belly button draws to the spine. And exhale. And that's it for today. Thanks for joining me.